Hi, I'm going to talk a little bit about today's energy. I'm going to do a little bit of an energy report, and I'm going to be doing chakra cards. Give me a moment to find this video and get set up. If you're just finding me, I'm going to be doing chakra cards today. Go ahead and just drop a comment if you're going to want a card. Give me a moment to share this out. If you're just finding me, take a second to share this out also. Today is All Saints Day. I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what that is. Give me a moment to finish sharing this so I can get started. This is a time of year where the veil is actually at its thinnest right now. So this is a very powerful time for tuning into the other realm, tuning into the spiritual. It really is its very own gateway or porthole to the underworld, to the dead. We kind of describe this part of the year where we're kind of going into darkness. A lot of people have been kind of programmed to be afraid of the dark. There is no need to be afraid of it. We bring light to these places. So we're kind of, in a place where we're at a place where we can really reflect now also. We have Mercury that has shifted into retrograde, and this is supposed to be a time of self-reflection, self-care, going inward. A lot of people are going to feel the pull to be meditating more, tuning in, spending more time alone, just more self-care, putting more energy into themselves now. We're getting a lot of messages as well. Just as, the veil is at its thinnest, we're getting hit with a lot of spiritual energy on this planet that is assisting us in raising our vibrational frequencies, and as we're becoming higher and higher vibe, we can tune in and better access the spiritual other dimensions, the other realm as well. So a lot of you guys have been getting a lot of important synchronicities, messages, dreams, messages from your ancestors, guidance. This is a very powerful time for not only honoring the dead, but in connecting with those who have come before us. It's really important to realize that we are deeply interconnected with our ancestors, especially during this time, making this journey back to becoming, light workers in some regard. We've been doing a lot of karmic cleansing on this planet, especially for our family lines, our bloodlines. So, we have a lot of assistance in the other realm as well. We're kind of continuing on these stories, our ancestors' hopes, dreams, things like that. So you are being guided. Sometimes people are feeling alone during this time and having so many lessons all at once, but you always have so much help and assistance coming through from the spiritual dimensions, the spirit realms. And, with this awakening, we're beginning to be able to see better and better what really exists around us. Now is a good time to light a candle, maybe do a ceremony, honor anyone that you may have lost. Know that if you have loved ones in the other realm, they really are a bridge to the other realm for you. Everything serves its purpose, every lesson that we've ever had. But this is a good time to connect with anyone that you've lost, maybe just your ancestors, your spirit guides, the angels, right? Any type of, interdimensional assistance that you may have during this time. It's a very powerful time for tuning in. It's also a powerful time for meditation and dreaming right now. A lot of you guys are having vivid dream experiences, maybe astraling real crazy, ending up in crazy places, maybe having, really vivid, like almost real dreams, maybe seeing loved ones in your dreams as well. So this is a really powerful time of year for the subconscious, and I really like this time of year because I'm into astral and kind of dream work as well. This is the best time to practice with those types of things. It's also a powerful time for connecting with deities, meditation, any type of spiritual practice, healing, accessing the Akashic, downloading information, and tuning in deeper to our spiritual and psychic abilities right now. We're able to see more of what is actually around us. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to the messages that you're receiving now. They are for your highest good and to assist you with this process. I'm going to get started doing cards now. Make sure you guys share this feed out. If you guys need me, my link is above. It's a really good time to maybe check out my classes, get a reading, get a healing. Sarah Cornwell, you're working on your heart chakra, aren't we all? We have a lot of stuff to heal. And I'm suddenly, I've always known this, right? We're going to go on a deep journey into ourselves. Not that we haven't been our whole life, but now we kind of go into a healing journey once we awaken. Keep on working on your heart chakra. Keep on working on clearing it. Debbie Forrest, you're working on your third eye. Guidance, support, love, signs, and direction. Pay attention to the guidance that you're receiving. Let's see. Janet Wright Rollins. Oh, you get a card anyway. You're working on your third eye. Dreams, messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. And like I said, this is a powerful time. Maybe some of you guys are seeing number codes. This is a number code that you're seeing right now. Maybe you're seeing number codes on your clock, right? It could be my shirt. Maybe you're seeing them on license plates. Maybe you're seeing them in the Matrix. But the universe is always sending you messages. Maybe it's music that you're hearing, songs that you hear playing. It could just be finding weird things, seeing animals, right? Seeing butterflies, birds, things like that. These are all messages being sent to you. Pay attention. You are not alone, like I said. You're always being guided. Cindy Ritter, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, letting go of fear. Choosing love over ego. Mary D. Santiago, you're working on your heart chakra, love, kindness, benevolence, sharing, and receiving. You know, we seem to ask the universe for a lot. We're always wanting things, right? Wanting to receive. It's very important that we are exchanging ourselves in service at this time too. Only in giving are we able to fully open ourselves up to that flow of receiving. So we see a lot of manifesting issues that are going on collectively when we can kind of look at what's happening to everyone kind of living here. Through service, that's how we're going to find our abundance in so many ways. And people always have been programmed to tell you they can't give, right? And all the excuses and reasons why. We always have love. We always have energy. We can always make someone's world better. That's what we're all doing here. We thought that with just our abilities and our energy, we could make this planet a better place in some type of way. It's what we're all doing here. Joe P. Was Davies. You're working on your sacral, sexuality, openness, sharing, beauty, and honor. And, you know, we're working on, I keep on saying this, freeing the goddess within. Keep on working with your sacral. Keep on working with Kundalini energy. It is a very powerful energy. It is a life force. Cindy Ritter, you're working on your third eye. Intuition, trust, insight, awareness, and guidance. Keep on working on your third eye. This is a process. When I sit around and ponder big things here in my free time, and when I have to, you know, I'm using my abilities to see what's coming and where we're all at with this ascension. And we have a long road in front of us. We've come very far just to be having this conversation. Like any given person has had so many experiences. This is why it's important that we're dropping the judgment and understanding we are all one in these experiences, and you know, we're all just getting the same perspective kind of. Keep on working with your chakras. Stay open to this kind of stuff. You are being taught. You are being guided. A lot of you guys are suddenly feeling a pull to be learning more about the spiritual. Maybe you're watching YouTube videos. Maybe you're going to Google. If you're not, definitely start doing that. A lot of when I had this spiritual awakening, there wasn't as many you know, videos and consciousness material around when I started to awaken. But, you know, very rapidly I was, you know, maybe seeing a word that would click or something someone would say, and I would go to Google and kind of look more into these things. If you're getting downloads, if you're getting things that are coming to you, or maybe just seeing things, you know, look into these things furtherly. These are messages you're getting to. Judy Stainsbury. You're working on your crown chakra. Presence, awareness, attention, reality, and connection. Keep on working on your crown chakra. Linda Bonham. You're working on your throat chakra. We're working on, you know, taking back our power. What does that even mean? I look at it like getting back to our power. And that power is going to be a lot of it found in the mind, in the third eye, in the throat chakra, and us, you know, being more careful with our thoughts and intentional with our thoughts and our words so that we can create better realities. we're manifesting everything that we think about, everything that we speak about. So it's really important that we begin to reprogram and, you know, further detox and become more conscious and intentional about the things that we're thinking about and speaking about. Becky Hall McBride, you're working on your solar plexus, personal boundaries, choice, assertiveness, empowerment, authenticity. Keep on working on your solar plexus. A lot of, you know, the third dimensional programming is to keep people in fear, guilt, and shame. And it really keeps people stuck on those kind of chakra lessons. Let go of that. You're very energy sensitive. You're very empathic. But time to step out of that third dimensional programming of that victim mentality and into a place of empowerment energetically. Emmanuel Ray Rivera, you're working on your third eye chakra, insight, understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. And like I said, we're coming back to a lot of information fast. With this spiritual awakening that we're having, we're kind of figuring out how the world actually works, and reacts to the things that we're trying to create. It's time that you really empower yourself as the co-creator that you are. You know, we have a lot of work to do once we awaken with our worlds and making them a better place. And it's all about intentions, thinking better thoughts, creating something better. Through, you know, shifting our perspective and staying positive about things, we can really create so many better realities here, kind of in the same place. A lot of people are waiting for, you know, a solar flash, an event, you know, pole shift, something to occur, and those shifts are going to happen within yourself, that you're going to be able to access these things right here, kind of in the same place, through doing this inner work. Gretchen Hyatt, you're working on your crown chakra, divine consciousness, interconnection, expansion, oneness, and light. Chuck DeBals, you're working on your heart chakra, like passion, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. Find more of what lights you up. It's kind of what I'm supposed to be doing here too, right? I'm supposed to be lighting myself up and furtherly helping to light other people up here, helping people find more of their light. Stay more in that state of bliss. Well, how do we do that? Do more fun things. What's your passion? What do you like to do with your free time? What really excites you? And we need to do more of that. Dottie's Story, you're working on your throat chakra, will, expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. Keep on finding your voice. Is going to be really powerful in all of this. Elaine Elpstone, you're working on your sacral chakra. Keep on working on your inner child. Keep on working on, you know, clearing out any negative programming, limiting beliefs. It can be really healing for us coming into the kind of family situations that we had karmically as starseeds, light workers, and healers, to be a better parent to ourselves, to have more fun, to take better care of ourselves. That's why boundaries are important, so that we are honoring and protecting ourselves and our own space as well. You're taking in a lot of energies, so make sure that you have clear boundaries with people too. Mackenzie Lore, you're working on your third eye, the mind, openness, flexibility, imagination, and learning. Keep working with that chakra. You guys know I do third eye activations through my site too, if you guys need one. Things that can really help. Margie O'Brien, you're working on your solar plexus, responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. Christina Jason, love it. This is my favorite time of year because I really like the astral. I like to dream, right? I think that dreaming is almost like a powerful meditation, but it is kind of a porthole into the subconscious, which is another world. The subconscious is powerful in that it makes our reality. These are areas we have a hard time accessing, maybe through like deep meditation, kind of dream work, that we can get a better glimpse into these spaces. And a lot of times we forget our dreams or bring back fragments of them. And this time of year, you know, you're going to have much better recollection because these are messages coming through. So we're able to recall these experiences better, get a better glimpse of what's going on underneath, because the subconscious really is what lies underneath us. Christina, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, family, belonging, community, culture, and tribe. Keep on working on letting go of fear. Michelle Morphy, you're working on your heart chakra, emotional balance, stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. More compassion, more self-love. It should be like a self-care theme right now, like the next week, right? We just got hit with a lot of energy. We're integrating a lot. We've had a lot of upgrades. We've had a lot going on with our DNA, with our upper chakras, things like that. So we kind of are going to be at kind of a calm in the storm, right? We're going to level out to like a K2 index pretty much for like the next week. It is a good time to integrate. I've been kind of paying attention to what's going on space weather-wise, because then I can get a good indication of how that kind of is affecting our ascension also. So when we go into those lower kind of energies, they seem kind of dense, but those are periods we should be integrating. Like we are getting a lot of upgrades to the body very fast. A lot of you guys are kind of feeling this too, like it can take a second for our body to catch up, and while we might be like at this beautiful place in terms of the mind, our body, the physical, needs a moment sometimes when we're making these shifts. So it's important that you guys are listening to your body too. Kelly Mobley Schwartz, love it. You're working on your sacral, desires, goals, passion, craving, and fulfillment. When we stay excited, we become really magnetic. So sometimes we get in a funk with our manifesting, and you know, when you stay excited about wanting to do something, wanting to experience something, or wanting to create and draw something to you, you become really magnetic when you're manifesting. Stay excited. It will help you better align the things that you're trying to attract to you. Rose, you're working on your crown chakra. Intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. Time to go back to school. We suddenly wake up and we realize Earth is a school. So, you know, I have to think about it this morning, because it's like some people might be feeling like they're not doing so great here or whatever it is. No, you're right where you should be. You're doing amazing. It's time to go back to school though. We have a lot to learn about the spiritual and about consciousness. You guys know that I also teach energy healing classes too, so if you're trying to get attuned or more into this stuff, I have a whole class section on my site. Brittany Harris, you're working on your third eye, seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. Keep on working on your third eye. It's going to unlock a lot of things for you. We'll continue to expand in those energy centers as well, and we'll continue to activate and open up more and more as well. Frankie Borelli, you're working on your crown chakra. Inspiration, ideas, spark, conception, and impulse. Let's see. Jenny Krakowski, you're working on your third eye also. More psychic awareness. I find a lot of people are drawn to me that are working with that chakra, right? Or maybe have an overactive third eye, are working with that chakra, or need more work with that chakra a lot of the time as well. Because that is one of my stronger chakras as well. Keep working with that energy center. This stuff doesn't happen overnight because it would be a little too overwhelming for our senses as well. So we are being, you know, activated and having this psychic awareness kind of come back online as fast as our physical bodies can handle it as well. Laura Brackenridge, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, action, movement, perseverance, discipline, and motivation. I kind of hate holidays. Because I always feel that after effect, like it does weird things to the frequencies, so it kind of makes the frequencies kind of weird today. If anyone's feeling like dense, heavy, maybe just feeling lethargic, like not doing anything, try to get up, move around. Either, it doesn't have to be like exercise, it can just be like getting things done. This is a really good time, since we have shifted into Mercury retrograde, to do some organizing, unfortunately. Time to spring clean. Time to make sure that your, you know, outer temple, your house, is reflecting your inner temple. Trying to kind of do some more cleaning. If you have old projects to wrap up, I would recommend not wrapping them up. I would recommend throwing them away and letting go of them. Maybe coming to the realization that these things are not for you, or you would have wrapped them up. Time to let go of old projects. Time to spring clean, get organized. Clean up your Facebook. Clean up your contact list. Morgan Shaw Howell, you're working on your throat chakra, self-expression, vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. Keep working on your speaking your truth. Tiffany Jones, you're working on your solar plexus, gut instincts, intuition, knowing, sensing, and trust. Christine Starcy Marie, you're working on your throat chakra. Honesty, truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. Communication is always fun during retrograde, but keep on working on your throat chakra. Star Pain, you're working on your crown chakra. Faith, hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. Time to find our faith in the universe right now, right? As we're tuning into the spiritual, time to focus on your manifesting. I hope that you're prepared for miracles here, because we're for sure going to see some if you haven't been already. Hopefully you all have seen some in your lifetime. Mahan Thapa, you're working on your sacral chakra. Relationships, intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. We're really always working on our relationship with ourselves. Everyone else in our life is only a reflection of, you know, what is going on internally with us as well. You know, you can look at all the people around you meant to serve as a lesson, experience, mirror in some type of way. It's really about us working on ourselves in this environment, right? A lot of people, I always say, are working on the outer, the material, not understanding that none of that is important. This is a place where we are supposed to work on ourselves, especially on a spiritual or a soul level. So make sure that you're, you know, putting your love into yourself first. A lot of people, you know, they have like zero self-love, and then they have these toxic negative relationships, and they're not realizing that's always been a reflection of your lack of love. So through loving ourselves fully, we become complete ourselves and attract more complete, you know, relationships in alignment with us. More self-love, more putting your love inward. Jennifer Marie Hairgrave, you're working on your throat chakra too. Communication, self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection. Cindy Gordon Carpenter, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, physical health, vitality, strength, body image, and balance. Keep on working on your energy and coming into more energetic balance. You know, the energy is changing on the planet, so everything is changing about our frequencies, our bodies, our abilities to handle these energies. Keep on working on your energy. Harold Morphman, you're working on your third eye, visualization, imagination, focus, experience, and manifestation. How I manifest, and I know everyone is different, is I'm kind of a busy person a lot of the time, right? Kind of a busy person. I know a lot of you guys are too. So the best way that I have found is to daydream about what I want. It works if we're dreaming about things we don't want, as we saw, right? Every fear that you ever had, chances are you saw it kind of manifest in some type of way. So this stuff is very powerful, even if we don't know or understand what we're doing. So through daydreaming about like places you want to go, things you want to experience, things you want to manifest, and that can be anything you want. I believe that we can change and manifest the physical body, that we can change our destination, anything that you could think to manifest. This is like a dream, and it is your experience, and you're drawing everything that you're thinking about. So, you know, things are always created in the mind first. If you daydream about things, they will come into your reality. It might take a little bit of time. You know, divine timing is important, but it will materialize. Stay focused. You have a lot of power of the mind too. I like to think I'm drawing certain people to me, especially I draw a lot of souls that would have had experiences in past places, and I can always tell that the souls that were in Atlantean times or had experiences in those times are very strong in the third eye chakra, in the mind. And you know, those are probably the people that had the crazier experiences though here as well, because we were manifesting, not understanding what we were doing. So you know, we're gonna really come into that power through that energy center. Keep working with your third eye. See, make sure you guys share this out too. Star Pain, you're working on your sacral. Money, finances, power, generosity, and abundance. We have some really good transits that are coming up in the start of November for finances and for money. I kind of like those alignments. Stay positive when it comes to money as well. Be grateful for what you have. It's how we can draw more in terms of abundance to us too. Scott Orr, you're working on your sacral. Pleasure, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. More fun, please. Stay lit up, right? That's really important, that we are staying lit up and that we're bringing light into our lives. Annette McCallman, you're working on your sacral chakra. Emotions, feelings, expression, moods, and balance. See. Michael Lawton, you're working on your heart chakra. More forgiveness, letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. And we hold on to way too much stuff because we didn't see the big picture going through these experiences. A lot of this is a lot of clearing, a long time in the making. Let go. Don't be so hard on yourself about anything that you've ever experienced. We're always too hard on ourselves. More heart chakra work. Gina Calagero Arena. Hello, heart chakra, connection, universal oneness, love, interconnection, support. And that's all the souls want is love. Believe it or not, it's all that's real here too. I know there's a lot of illusion distracting ourselves, but that's why people were made to, be a experience for source, to experience love. More heart chakra work. Anita Conley, you're working on your heart chakra too. Compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. Cassie Denzer, you're working on your sacral chakra. More energy work. I like to think that this feed is the energy workers as well, right? There's a lot of grid workers on here, a lot of light workers, a lot of people that are holding space, holding new frequencies, things like that. Keep working with your sacral. See, sorry, my comments. Sherry Cioli, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, possessions, belongings, finances, assets, and treasures. So if we're living in a manifest reality, why are we all not living our dream lives? We have some obstacles still, but just because of how we were programmed, right? Just because of how we were programmed, we do have some obstacles. We have to practice with these things. We have to practice manifesting. We have to stay positive, or we tend to block our own manifestations, block things, work on letting go of fear for good. Things that can really help with your base chakra, your root chakra, are grounding, connecting with the earth. Jennifer Simpson, you're working on your solar plexus chakra. As we're going through this spiritual process, we're becoming more and more energy sensitive, more and more empathic, more compassionate, right? Back to our original templates. You are taking in a lot of energy, so take good care of your own energy. Cheyenne Azul, you're working on your crown chakra as well, your connection with the universe, your connection with source. More meditation would really help you with that chakra. We're going through a lot of head upgrades as well with this ascension on and off, right? Just more connecting with the universe, more meditation. Karen Agambean Dowdall, you're working on your base chakra, home, shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. Let go of fear. It's everything that keeps us kind of stuck in those lower energy centers, for real. Lowers our frequency, right? It's just really everything that is our obstacle here, because no one's ever been blocking us but ourselves and, thoughts of things we don't want. So it's important that we're letting go of fear right now, that we're seeing the love in everything. Denise Wiggins, you feel closed. If anyone is feeling tired, sick, blocked, drained, right? Just low in energy, lethargic, maybe have attachments, addictions, spiritual issues, illnesses such as fibromyalgia, diabetes. We were having this talk yesterday. Signs that you could have things going on with your energy or whatever. Highly recommended anyone kind of feeling that ascension funk. I always recommend coming and getting a scan or a chakra opening from my site, some type of healing work to help clear you up and kind of adjust and assimilate into these higher frequencies easier. If that sounds like you, maybe come see me, come check my site out. It will really help with these higher frequencies. Denise, you're working on your solar plexus, explains a lot. You're very empathic. So I believe that the people that identify with being like a healer, light worker, empathic, you're taking in more of these energies. We're very energy sensitive souls, especially the indigos that, maybe would have come here, starseed origins, things like that. We're going to be more sensitive to these energies. Take care of your energy too. We're always the one people are coming to. Make sure that you're, also receiving confidence, self-love, self-worth, pride, more love, more boundaries when it comes to who you're around. This energy is very intense right now, and it's going to continue to intensify. Pay attention to your body as to how you're handling it too. Kat Lubin, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, grounding, nature, presence, practicability, and stability. Vikinda Vicky Adropoulos, you're working on your throat chakra, creativity, imagination, expression, originality, and passion. See, Samantha Joan, you're working on your heart chakra too. Work on letting go of everything. Like I said, everything played out perfectly to ensure that we would wake up. So we had really hard paths this life, I like to think, to ensure that we would awaken now and kind of be present for this ascension. Everything is going as planned. Glenda McKibben, you're working on your heart chakra. Love, kindness, benevolence, sharing, and receiving. Camille Sorum, you're working on your base chakra, grounding. The earth is going through a serious transformation, in case people are noticing. There's a lot going on kind of with the collective right now. One way that we can, connect deeper is to connect with the earth during this time, to get outside, to ground, to be one with nature. It will help ensure that we're on the right frequencies also, and that we're making this ascension along with the earth, along with Gaia. More connection with nature, more fresh air. Trisha Walker, you're working on your heart chakra, compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. More heart chakra work. We have a lot that we're clearing out. This is why healing isn't happening overnight, that we have many lifetimes of lessons, core wounds, traumas that we're now clearing out. And I try to tell people that this energy coming in is creating a purge-like effect of the soul. So we have a lot coming to the surface. And this isn't all physical. Most of this is coming out on a soul level. It's kind of like a soul detox that is occurring during this time. There is a cleansing that's going to continue to occur at least through this year. So using the rest of this year wisely would be about letting go of things that no longer serve you, even if it's like old relationships, friendships, jobs, things like that. Anything that's weighing you down, stressing you out, killing your frequency, time to get rid of these things. We can see these things. We know what they are. So it's really important that we are honoring ourselves and our energy during this time, because there's a lot of energy coming in. So if you're around a lot of like toxic relationships, things weighing down your frequency, it can be really hard in these new energies. Time to vibrate a little bit higher. A lot of you guys are already feeling a shift towards lighter foods, letting go of old habits no longer serving you, letting go of things like pharmaceuticals, things like that. Continue to kind of listen to your internal guidance during this time, but this is about us being guided into the highest possible versions of who we are, our higher self. So kind of honor the process, honor where you're at. Like I said, this is a good week for self-care. I'm going to be getting off of here, but if you need me, you can always just set up anything on my site, and I am right here.